Hello, hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Happy Monday. I love you guys. I hope you're getting a wonderful start to your week, the beginning of a fresh week here. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I was sitting here meditating and I was asking Spirit, should we do the next set of zodiac signs? And what I'm hearing in my head is they want me to do divine feminine. So we're not going to do a zodiac. I know we have a couple that we haven't gotten to yet. If you guys like the zodiac signs, let me know, please, if you prefer me to stick to the zodiac signs. And I will make it a regular thing where we go through them all or whatever. But, you know, I'm gonna follow what Spirit's telling me to do today, which is they want me to focus on the divine feminine. So what I'm going to do is we are going to use our Psychic Tarot deck. And what we're going to do, Divine Feminine, is we're going to pull your energy, and then we're going to take the energy from the bottom of each deck, and that's the energy of someone that you're dealing with, okay? Now remember, if you need to reverse the roles as the energy comes up, if you need to reverse the roles, then go ahead and reverse the roles. But yeah, that's what Spirit wants me to do today. So that's what we're going to do. All right, I am going to pull some energy from this deck, just overall energy for you and whoever we're going to be bringing into your energetic field and talking about here today, okay? So yeah, thanks for being here, you guys. Thanks for helping my channel grow. Yay! I'm getting more subscribers every day. It's a process, and I'm very grateful to each and every one of you guys who are subscribing and sharing and commenting and just all your beautiful energy. Thank you so much. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. I really would appreciate your guys' support just to help me to continue to grow and, you know, bring in messages. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Father God, Holy Spirit, beautiful archangels, ancestors, higher beings, I ask that you please bring forward the message of truth, clarity, healing, confirmation, encouragement, or enlightenment for our beautiful Divine Feminine Collective. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to tap into this messages for my sisters and brothers out there. I thank you so very much. I ask Archangel Michael to please put a white light of divine protection around my energy, the energy of our collective, the energy of this reading. Thank you. Archangel Raphael, please clear and connect our heart chakras to your healing energy. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Spirit Team, ancestors. We love you. Thank you, Father God. I pray for clear discernment as I receive these messages, and I thank you. Please give my collective clear discernment as they receive the messages that are meant for them, and I thank you. Amen. All right, let's go ahead and get started here, beautifuls. Okay. So, for our Divine Feminine, what is our Divine Feminine's overall energy, Spirit, or the energy they're currently in? Uncharted waters. Beautiful. That's really great. So, you know, Divine Feminine, I've been getting this a lot for myself lately, too. And it speaks of moving forward, right? It speaks of moving into something new and different. Somewhere you haven't been before, right? Doing things in a new way. So it's all about newness right now for you, Divine Feminine, is what I'm hearing, seeing here. Uncharted waters. So doing things in a way that you never thought you would do things, right? Or being in an energy that you never saw yourself in, okay? But what about the other, okay, someone who's no longer on your fated pathway, right? This other energy is fated pathway in reverse. So, yeah, maybe that's what's new. Right? Maybe what's new is whoever this is, this energy that is no longer part of your fated pathway, maybe in the past, as far as like past lives and things like that, I feel like where you're at now, Divine Feminine, I don't think you've got, it's like in the past, you're in uncharted waters. You've moved past whatever this was on your pathway, whoever this was on your pathway, right? You stepped off of this fated pathway. You're in your destined pathway, right? Uncharted waters, something new. Yeah, you're on a solo journey, Divine Feminine. Okay, we got solo journey on the bottom. But that's not, you know, this solo journey, this speaks of union. Okay, yeah, you're slowing down. You're taking time to renew and focus on yourself, right? You're taking time for yourself to heal. Okay, yeah, you're changing the conditions and detoxifying from the past. You're going with the flow, Divine Feminine, and you've got loyal friendships. So you're restructuring your friendships even. You've got loyal friendships coming in here, right? You've changed your friendship group, possibly. You've changed a lot. You've changed a lot on your journey, okay? So you're on this solo journey. You're taking time to slow down, to heal, to focus on yourself. And that's bringing in this energy of renewal for you, all right? You've changed the conditions from the past, from this faded pathway. The conditions have changed. You detoxified. You're learning how to go with the flow. So you're in this energy of going with the flow, right? Not holding on for dear life, not feeling overly stressed and anxious about your path moving forward. You're in uncharted waters. You've learned to let go of control. And just, not to hold on to something that wasn't meant for you. Okay? With that detoxification. And so you're restructuring your relationships. All right? That's what I'm seeing for the Divine Feminine Collective I'm tapping into, okay? I don't have enough room on this desk, y'all, but we're going to try to do what we're doing here. So I do want to keep this energy out, Spirit saying, because we may go back to it. Let me just kind of make room here. Okay, this is really beautiful. It's been a long, hard journey, right, Divine Feminine? But you are accomplishing what you're set out to accomplish as far as your soul, what your soul wrote for you to get, to get done right in this life is what I'm getting here, okay? So what chakra is the Divine Feminine Collective currently working on within self? What chakras are you guys working on balancing right now? Spirit, what chakra are you helping us as Divine Feminines work on? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I know we've been working on our heart chakras, right? We've been working, I feel like you're in alignment, Divine Feminine, so that's not even the right question they're telling me. All your chakras are in alignment, right? Your Merkaba, I'm hearing, is up and it's powered up, I'm hearing, okay? Your Merkaba is powered up. So you're in alignment. So, Spirit, what chakra... let me figure out the question to ask. Hold on. What chakra would you like to discuss with the Divine Feminine today, please? What chakra would you like to discuss with Divine Feminine today, please? Okay, throat chakra. Right? Speaking your truth, speaking your experience. This has been coming up a lot. Okay, the person that you've been dealing with or that you could be dealing with is in their base chakra. Okay? That speaks about foundations and home life and things like that. Okay? But yeah. Let's see about the physical. Sorry, y'all. This takes a minute to get these out, I know. So what about the physical for Divine Feminine? What is the physical energy for Divine Feminine currently? Okay. So you're making choices. Movement, choices, decisions. And then this person that Spirit's bringing up that you've been dealing with is positive movement forward. So that's what that person's focusing on. Let's look at the mental energies. What is the mental? Okay, moving on. And okay, Divine Feminine, you're making the decision to move on. This person is in mental conflict because you're moving on. Okay, they're also moving forward, and they're focused on the physical, trying to move forward. They're focused on their foundations, their stability, right? This person's learning how to be grounded or how to get grounded, or that's what Spirit's working on them with. But they're in mental conflict because they see you moving on. All right. You're in this throat chakra energy, speaking your truth, being bold, speaking up for yourself, taking time for yourself. You're in this phase of renewal. You're detoxified and going with the flow, and you are moving on. You moving on has this person in mental conflict, though. But they're also making choices in their physical, energy here to try to move on too. Like this is someone who's trying to get over you, I'm hearing. Okay, but they're still mentally conflicted about you. So on the outside, this person's looking like they're doing, like they got it together, but within, they're conflicted, watching you move on. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, you got heartache and loss on the bottom between you guys. We'll put that out. You got truth after that. Okay, let's look at emotional energy here. What is the... I think this person's mentally conflicted because they're no longer on your pathway, Divine Feminine. Okay, they thought they were, this person thought they're your fated pathway, and they may have been up to a certain point because that's how it went lifetime after lifetime. But you're in uncharted waters. You being in uncharted waters, which is this energy here, okay, that I feel like you've worked so hard to get to, has given you... It's giving you the truth, the boldness, right? The ability to restructure your relationships, right? You speak up for yourself. You don't hold back how you're feeling. You don't hold back your insecurities. You don't hold back your fears. You speak up. You're speaking. You're having conversations and you're speaking up. And that's really beautiful, actually. But this person's mentally conflicted because they're no longer on your pathway. They're trying, it's almost like this person's focusing on being stable and making positive moves in the physical because they're mentally conflicted. They see you moving on. It's like this person wants to get their shit together, I'm hearing, because they're watching you move forward and they feel like they've been kicked off your pathway, and they have. Is what I'm seeing. You're on a solo journey. In your solo journey, you're in this phase of renewal. Okay, but let's talk about the emotional energy for Divine Feminine, please. What is the emotional energy for Divine Feminine, please? Spirit. Divine Feminine's emotional. Okay, ooh. Emotional loss and discontent and boredom. I feel like emotionally, Divine Feminine, you're waiting. Hold on. It's almost like you're waiting for something to happen, Divine Feminine, right? You're discontent. You're bored. Okay, you are bored. Emotionally, you're feeling. I mean, I feel like you come in and out of missing this person here, right? It's like you're making the right moves for yourself. You know that you're moving on from this heartache, and that's what's right for you, right? But it's almost like you're in this energy of like pause, not pause. What is the right way to describe this? Hold on, guys, bear with me. It's like you're not looking. Okay, so it's almost like you're still healing over this situation, okay? You see how this guy, it's like he's got his back to the horizons over here, and he's got his head down. And it's like he's thinking, he's taking a moment to take a breath. He's not seeing what's coming up behind him here. Okay? Because he's having to deal with what he just came from. And that's what I'm getting, right? That's what you're doing. You're just in this time of emotion. It's like you're taking an emotional break for yourself. Okay? And that's why you're over here in this energy of renewal. You're taking an emotional break for yourself because this person here is feeling the loss of you. They're mentally conflicted over you, okay? But I don't feel like maybe you miss this person. It's like some days you miss this person. Some days you're like, I know that I'm making the right choice by focusing on me and not allowing this person to be part of my pathway. It's I don't know, you're handling something in a new way. You're going with the flow here. Okay, that's what's bringing in this renewal. You are single. You are on your own. A lot of you guys. Something's slowing down for you. And I think what's slowing down is that emotional roller coaster that you allowed yourself to be on with this person here. Right? You're no longer on that emotional roller coaster. You've gotten the strength, the mental clarity that you know how to move on. You're in control of the choices moving forward. Right? Your truth is what's going to guide you to your highest choices here. And so that's what you've been discovering is your authentic truth. You've been restructuring your friendships, your connections. And this person is feeling the loss of you. This person who's watching you move on is feeling the loss of you. And this person broke your heart. They, you know, they didn't, I feel like this person broke your heart. Now they're having to watch you move on, and you're just kind of pulled back emotionally. You're not focusing on them, but you don't see what's coming though, right? You're in an emotional break right now. And that's exactly what, you know, where you should be, I guess, right? Like, not I guess, Spirit's like, yes, you're exactly where you need to be with that. Okay? Anyways, we'll look bigger. Yeah, it's got to do with memories of love, right? You're not focused on the past anymore, Divine Feminine. But, you know, it's like you're not focused on the past, but it's almost like you haven't allowed yourself to dream about the future completely. Like, I know you're planning your future, but I'm talking like allowing yourself to be in that energy of daydreaming, of love, right? I don't think that's what you're focusing on. You're focusing on your present moment, on your right now moment, and you're going with the flow of each and every day, moment to moment, okay? You're going with the flow, and you're allowing yourself to be renewed. You're taking your time, okay? Is what I'm seeing. So let's see about your spiritual energy. Please tell me about the Divine Feminine's spiritual energy currently. Divine Feminine's current spiritual energy, please, Spirit. Thank you. What's the energy looking like for Divine Feminine spiritually right now, please, Spirit? I'm hearing rebirth in my head. So you're being renewed. That's the energy of rebirth. Yeah, you've been facing your obstacles and challenges and going through some change here. So you got 5 here, and you got 5 in the beginning, and then you got 2, 4, and 6 here. So you're coming into alignment, right? You're going through the changes. You're coming into an alignment here. Is what I'm seeing. Tell me, oh, this person. Yeah, this person wants to be your spiritual partner still. They still want an alliance with you. That was what's on the bottom for this other person. Hold on one second, y'all. All right. Spiritually, you've been going through a lot of challenges, Divine Feminine, but it's what strengthens you, you know? It's these obstacles and challenges that, you know, ignite your growth, ignite your understanding, ignite you to find your authentic truth, give you the courage to move on and make positive forwards. It's like you're not coming from just an emotional reactive state in your life. You're allowing your spirit and what you've been through to lead the way, and that's giving you the ability to move on, to move forward after heartache. Okay? And because you're doing this, whoever this person is who sees themselves as your spiritual partner, who caused these obstacles and challenges along the journey, who triggered you, okay, they're feeling a certain type of way here. They're right. Y'all have memories of love between you. They're feeling the emotional loss of you. You're bored with the situation, okay? You're like, you know, you got your head down. You're like, I know this is not for me. I cannot allow this situation to continue. But then at the same time, it's almost like you're not looking for what's next either, right? It's like you're not holding on to this person, but you're also not looking for the next person. You're taking time for yourself is kind of what I'm getting here, okay? You're not rushing into nothing else right now. You're truly just focusing on you. You're on this solo journey. You're healing from heartache, okay? You're making moves right now. Currently, you're making some decisions in your physical life, whether it's jobs or homes or, you know, just who you're going to allow around you in the physical. You're making you're making choices. This person's also making positive movement forward. Okay, this person's working on trying to get grounded and stable, or that's what Spirit's working on them with. Okay, so let's just go ahead and dig a little bit more here. What are you speaking your truth about, Divine Feminine? So you're speaking about something here. right? You're speaking up for yourself. Tell me about that, please. Yeah, you're trusting in your vibes. You're trusting in the way you're reading energy, Divine Feminine. You're trusting in the messages you're receiving, and you're speaking what you know to be true. Okay? You trust in yourself. You're no longer being, misguided because of emotions or what you think you should or shouldn't do, right? You're allowing yourself to be led spiritually, because when you don't trust your own vibes, when you don't speak your truth, it's like these obstacles and these this is a lot harder, right? This is harder on you when you go through these obstacles and challenges, but try to do it, say, for example, the way this person says you should do things, right? Or perceive the way this person says you should perceive. Or when you're trying to live up to this person's expectations, right? All it did was create you stagnation, right? Heartache, loss in the past. I want to know, why is Fated Pathway in reverse? I feel like it's because this person's no longer on your path. Yeah, your spirits are guiding you. You're right. So spirit guides, you're following your spirit guides. They're your lighthouse now. They're your guidance now. Maybe at one time you made your decisions and even your choice from day to day of how I feel today. How is my mental state this day? Right? In the past, it was based on this person and how y'all were interacting with one another, right? That's no longer how that's going down. Right? You're in uncharted waters. This person's no longer able to affect your mental, emotional state because you're being guided by the lighthouse of spirit. You're trusting in that. And that's leading you into more your authentic truth, and it's giving you the courage and boldness to speak up for yourself when you need to, right? I think that's what's up. So it's almost like, you're no longer following this person looking for a spiritual alliance with this person. You are taking your spiritual alliance with spirit. Literally, it's like you are coming into union with spirit here. So the old way of doing things, that's why it's uncharted waters almost, right? It's like in the past, when you were on this fated pathway, everything was determined about this person and your connection with this person and how they affected you emotionally, mentally, spiritually through the connection. But you've woken up past that part of your soul's development, right? You've gotten past the need to be it's like this person can't affect you basically. In the past lives, I feel like they were able to, even in this past, right, of this life, like this person mentally, emotionally was able to have some type of effect on how you saw yourself, what you thought about yourself, what you thought your truth of yourself was. And there was a lot of control issues and you trying to be a certain way just to have this relationship and things like that, but you've released all of that, right? You're in uncharted waters and you don't really care what this person has to say or think about you or any other at this point. You're following spirit. You're trusting your vibes and you're speaking truthful. Okay? You're on this solo journey. You're in this phase of renewal because you're letting go. You're slowing down whatever this past energy was. Instead, you're going with the flow. And yeah, you're changing the conditions. You've changed the toxic conditions of the past, basically. And it was tied to this person who I feel like you thought, or maybe they were your spiritual union, but they were your physical representation of spiritual union. And it's almost like this physical representation of a spiritual union, what we, try to put in the place of the divine, because the divine is the spiritual lighthouse. The true spiritual union comes from the divine, right? And that union of self, that authentic energy of self. It's like you moved past allowing this energy to take the place of the true energy of what true union even means. Okay? Is what I'm seeing here. Wow. Anyways, yeah. So tell me about physical movement choices and decisions for Divine Feminine, please. This physical energy. Yeah, you're not seeing what's coming, okay? Something's coming for you, Divine Feminine. You got your back turned to the horizons. You're not blocking it out, but you're not expecting something. You're still searching right? Your decisions, you're also getting your guidance from spirit. When you need to make a decision, before you make a move, you're not doing it based on someone else's desires or direction for you. You're standing strong and you're letting spirit guide you. Okay, for what you're looking for, what you're searching, what you've been searching for, whatever you've been searching for, you thought that you found in this person here in the past, and then you realized that wasn't the truth. Okay, before maybe you settled for this, but you're no longer settling for whatever this is. So you're continuing the search, right? You're continuing to move forward and search, but it's uncharted waters. Why is it uncharted waters? Hold on. I want to know why it's uncharted waters. Why is it uncharted waters for Divine Feminine, please? Why is it uncharted waters? Yeah, because you're no longer emotionally triggered. You're not emotionally reactive. Okay? You're facing everything. You face your emotions. You're owning your authentic self, okay? It says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So that's what you've done, right? You're no longer letting emotional attachment to another guide your path. You got emotional balance. You own your emotions. You feel your emotions. You allow your emotions not to be validated from another, but you validate your own self. You don't need anybody else's validation. I think in the past, we were always looking for validation from a partner, okay, or say your parents, or just a friendship, anything. You're no longer looking for your emotional validation outside of yourself. Okay, you're finding the emotional balance within self because you're trusting in yourself and you're trusting in your spirit guides. You're trusting in the lighthouse. So you're stepping off of this faded pathway where you could be triggered and emotionally controlled or mentally controlled because of your emotional attachments. You're stepping off that pathway, okay? And you've changed the conditions, and that's uncharted waters. That's new, Divine Feminine. New perceptions, new understandings. It's spiritual growth. It's new. It's making room for new connections, new friendships, because you changed your perception and you've changed the way you're moving in the world, basically. Is what I'm seeing here, okay? So let's talk about this person who's no longer on your fated pathway. What is spirit? What is the energy Divine Feminine is in regards to that person? My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay? So yeah. This person, you see them as your beloved, but you're no longer going to take the pathway with this person, right? You still love this person, and you guys are not together. You are physically apart, but you do feel them spiritually still. I feel like you pray for this person. You send them healing energy. You wish the best for this person as they move forward. You pray that they're making positive movements in their life, but it's not because it's not like maybe in the past you expected this person to go through this, what they're going through now, in order so y'all could be connected and things like that, but that wasn't the case. And so it's almost like spirit is created this distance between you and this person, and even though there's distance, you still wish the best for this person. You still pray for them to be able to make positive movement forward in their own life, and it's not to be with them necessarily, right? It's so that you want this person to win. You want this person to have a great life. You want this person to ascend or to heal from their emotional mental conflict, right? This person, you see them as your beloved, okay? You see this person as a spiritual connection for you. But you also recognize the fact that you are now on a solo journey. So you don't have resentment, right? You don't have resentment for this person. They may feel like you do, but you don't. You're just not going down this pathway with this person moving forward. You still wish them the best, okay? You still pray for their healing. You still pray for them to have good things in their life, okay? You pray for them to be grounded. It's all about your heart and your intention, baby, okay? It's like you're moving on and you're praying for this person. This person is, on the other hand, they're also moving on and they are getting grounded. I feel like okay, so it's like because you're letting go of resentment of this person, you're teaching them how to let go of resentment for you. They're still healing, though, because they miss you. They feel this heartache and loss. Y'all do have a spiritual connection, but they're no longer on your pathway. Okay, let's see why. They want to be your partner, though. They want to be your spiritual partner. They truly do. Because they're stuck in the loss of you. They're mentally conflicted watching you move forward. They're focused on... You both kind of still have these memories of love about one another that I feel like you've been emotionally focusing on, but these memories of love, Divine Feminine, you've balanced them out and you're focusing on the right now. This person, when they think of the memories of love, they feel it hurts them. They still need to heal their heart chakra and find that balance also. They miss you. So whatever they've done here in the past, they live in a lot of regret about that. And then seeing you move forward kind of amps up their heartache because they feel the loss of you and it puts them in mental conflict. But at the same time, on the outside, they're still working on being grounded. They're still, working on making positive movement forward. And I think that a lot of that has to do with your ability to let go of the resentment for them. It's like opening the energetic space for them to also let go of resentment for you. It's a process, okay? It's definitely a process, but let's just dig. 30 minutes in, y'all. I don't know. I can't believe it's taking me this long to get this far. But anyways, I want to know what happened here. Why is heartache and loss here between you two? What happened here between these two? Yeah, a lot of conflict and drama when it came to partnership, working together. You guys y'all couldn't see eye to eye, There was maybe too many people involved in y'all's relationship even. A lot of people with a lot of opinions here in the past, right? And it caused this between you guys. So a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. And, why is this? Tell me about, what is this person thinking about in that situation? They're mentally conflicted. They're thinking about this contract. They know that they lost this fated pathway with you, Divine Feminine. They feel like they lost that or they gave that up. Because they were focused on the conflict. They might have been focused on other people that made them feel conflicted about this partnership with you. And I feel like for your spiritual, health, you had no choice but to move on from this, right? You had no choice but to move on from this toxic energy. So tell me about that decision of Divine Feminine moving on. What was the last straw another lover. So the last straw that made you move on from this person that created the tower was that they had another lover, Divine Feminine. Okay? And so that was the last straw. So you decided after that, look, enough's enough. I have to move on. Okay? And so you did. It created a tower in your life. It was a spiritual obstacle that a challenge you had to face and get over and heal. You never get over stuff, right? But you heal. Okay? So you've healed. And so you're not in that same place that you were when this first happened. Okay, you're no longer focused. Yes, you have memories of the love, but the memories of this love for you are what caused you to find your emotional balance and to no longer allow yourself to be emotionally manipulated or distorted because of emotions. You now have clear vision, okay? But this person, they're feeling that loss because they see you as their divine contract, their divine partner. And they brought in another lover and a tower to this contract. Is what I'm seeing. And they're just like realizing this, I guess. Tell me about Divine Feminine's emotional energy with this discontent board. You're just focusing on your wins, your victories, right? You're just taking it one day at a time, Divine Feminine, okay? On how can you be victorious in this moment, right? So you're living in the present for sure. There is something that you're not expecting, though. What is this that Divine Feminine is not expecting here? Yeah, something to do with work, okay? So it could be something to do with work that you're not expecting. Okay. Tell me one more on the Eight of Pentacles work, please, Spirit. Yeah, you're moving forward, right? You're letting go. You're finding peace, okay? And you're focused on work, Divine Feminine. That's why you're not. That's why relationship-wise, you're not looking back and you're not looking forward towards something else at the moment. You're just focused on work and your peace, is what I'm seeing, right? You're in the energy of going with the flow. You're not looking for a replacement relationship, right? You're not looking for somebody to come in and fill you up, right? To fulfill you, to take this person's place. You're not even looking for that. You're being guided by Spirit, okay? You're focused on work and you know, letting go of what needs to be released here and just being in your peace. You're focusing on yourself. That's why you have solo journey, right? You're not really worried about a relationship with another as much as you are focused on putting the work into self, putting the work into your spiritual connection with the divine here, with your spirit team, is what I'm seeing. So this person feels emotional loss. Let's talk about this person's emotional loss here, please. This other person's emotional loss. Yeah, they're stuck on the past, Divine Feminine. They're nostalgic about y'all's past together. They're just really critical of themselves right now, of this past and how they brought the Tower in with this other lover, okay? How they brought conflict instead of working on a team with you. They brought in a lot of drama and conflict. They brought in other lovers. That put you in the Tower, that put you in a spiritual obstacle here in the past. This person, you know, they're having to look and examine this contract. What is this obstacles and challenges for Divine Feminine? This was necessary, though, to help you get to where you're at, beautiful. And you are beautiful. You're strong. You're independent. You've changed the toxic conditions of your inner life and your outer life, right? You're in this energy of renewal. So this was, tell this person thank you. And I feel like that's why you can let go of the resentments, because you are in this thankful energy. You know, it's like, you know, whatever you went through was all necessary to strengthen you and to guide you into your uncharted waters, into having new perceptions of things, right? New strength of self, trusting in yourself, even trusting in your own vibes, speaking up for yourself. So obstacles and challenges. Yeah, this person, this was what happened. This third party, this heartbreak was it was an obstacle. It was a challenge. It was a testing phase. It was a strengthening phase for us, Divine Feminine, right? And you've faced it and you've overcome it, and so that's why you are where you are right now. That's why you have this strength. Tell me about this energy of searching. So you're looking for something right now in the physical. It could be around work. That's whatever you're looking for. If it's a new job, new career, you know, new partnerships as far as work, success, something like that is what's coming in for you here with searching in the physical. Tell me about that, searching, movements, and choices. Yeah, baby, look, victory. You're getting some type of victory and recognition. Maybe with a Queen of Swords, or you could be a Queen of Swords. Maybe this is speaking about you standing up. This Queen of Swords, her sword's up. Look, her sword has a light, like it's up, it's lit. She's got her crown on. She's confident. She's beautiful. She's speaking her truth. She's her authentic self, right? This is you being your authentic self, and that's bringing in your victory, okay? You're getting some type of recognition when it comes to work here, or what you've been working on. So yeah, that's what you're doing, okay? You're searching for what's right for you in this world, right? What's right for you, what's going to empower you, what's going to put you on the path to your own success here. It's no longer about a relationship with another person, or you don't need a relationship with another person anymore, right? You're not basing your decisions on putting all your eggs in one basket, I'm hearing. Because when you tried that before, you were emotionally manipulated, okay? By someone that you loved, that claimed to love you. And they did love you, Divine Feminine. I do see that to the best of their ability, though, right? And you're not down for that anymore. It's like, I'm tired of they love me to the best of their ability. No. I love me. And if they can't love me the way I love me, then I'm not going to invest in it moving forward. That's just the way it is. I'm in my power. If they don't love me the way I love myself, then it's not acceptable anymore. I'm no longer going to accept, oh, they love me to the best of their ability. No, I don't need, it's like you don't need that. You're fulfilled within self. So why would you allow someone to come in and rock your boat when you're moving on to peace in your own power here? You don't need that in your life moving forward. You're focusing on your own victory, your own success. And because you're doing that, the ones that you're leaving behind, they're in this energy of regret, okay? Missing you because they were foul, I'm hearing. They treated you foul, okay? They were foul in the way they were, they thought they would always have this power over you. They thought they would always be able to emotionally trigger you, cause you mental conflict, keep you on that fated pathway with them. They didn't think about what happens when she takes her power back, right? What happens when she trusts in herself? What happens when she speaks up and speaks out about her experiences? What happens? They didn't think about that because they never thought that was going to happen, because they are your beloved. They are your spiritual partner. They thought that they would always have this power over you. But that was because, and they did, because you were allowing this person to take that spot within your path, yourself, your understanding. Okay, you allowed them to take that spot that Spirit was always meant to take. Right? Spirit is your lighthouse. Spirit guides you. And that comes from within you. And you have to understand, it's like by you being your authentic self, you can trust in what Spirit's guiding you to, right? When you're trying to please another or do this or do that just to have a relationship with another, it opens you up to this emotional triggers, to these mental conflicts, because you're trying to do something for another just to be accepted, right? Or to be in a relationship, or because that's what it's supposed to be. That's how society says it's supposed to be. But when you stop caring about any of that, and you know that you are loving, that you have given your 110% to everything you put your intent to, right? It's like you know who you are. That closes the doorway on any of these other energies to be able to come in and try to emotionally, mentally trigger you, to guide you through emotional, mental triggers, to guide you through toxic energy. And when you can get into that authentic truth, you can trust in yourself, because in yourself is where you're guided from your spirit guides, right? Your spirit talks to you from within. Yes, we receive signs on the outside, but we have to integrate those signs within self. But when you're all, distorted from other energies and being emotionally, mentally triggered, it's like you don't know how to integrate or read the signs, right? It's like when you're out of balance, it distorts your connection with your inner spirit. It distorts your guidance from the divine, right? It distorts things. But you've overcome that. You've been renewed. You're standing in your power. You're in uncharted waters, baby. That's what I'm seeing, and it's really, really beautiful, Divine Feminine. It's just amazingly beautiful. Spirit is so proud of you. You should be so proud of yourself. Seriously. And so this person who was once, able to trigger you in that way because they're your spiritual partner, but they thought they had the power to keep you in heartbreak, to bring in other lovers, to create towers in your life, conflict, okay, and drama when it came to working with you. Now they're having to examine this contract and how they handled it, and they're really emotionally feeling emotional loss because of the way they acted and treated you in the past. Now they're nostalgic about it. Where in the past they had the opportunity, to step into their divine role with you. They chose not to. They chose to basically control you and keep you in a power struggle. Whether they did it consciously or unconsciously, it doesn't matter. That's how it played out, right? I feel like a lot of them did it, unconsciously, but that's just the way it was always meant to play out, though. It needed to play out that way. You needed this obstacle and challenge, this heartbreak, Divine Feminine, to get you into your power. Okay, to get you into this understanding that it's okay to stand alone. And what does that look like to stand alone? To be in union with spirit, to be in union with my own spiritual self. Right? So this was necessary to get you where you're at, baby. So this person, they are making positive movement forward, or they want to with you. Let me see, what is this positive movement forward? Yeah, they're still desiring you, Divine Feminine. This person still wants to, they still want you. They desire you. They're working on something that they feel like is going to be a firm foundation if they come in and try to approach you again. Yeah, because they betrayed you though, right? They know they betrayed you when it came to supporting you in the past, to giving you a firm foundation in the past. So it's like this person's looking at this contract. They're looking at, you know, their desire for you. They still desire you. They still desire this contract with you. But they know they betrayed you and they didn't support you. They didn't offer you the firm foundation that they were supposed to as your spiritual partner. Okay? So what's this spiritual partnership going to look like moving forward with this person? It's going to come down to their ability to communicate, I guess. 8 of Wands. So you guys are, this speaks of telepathic communication to me also. So you guys are still communicating telepathically. Y'all still have a spiritual telepathic connection, but you're not together in the physical, right? And I feel like that's what it's going to look like. It's going to, for a while moving forward, I feel like you guys, because of your telepathic connection, yeah, this person sees you as, they want you. Okay, they see you as their empress, okay? Confident, bold, no nonsense, but enlightened, feminine energy is how they're seeing you. They want to communicate with you. They're trying to gain some confidence to bring you an offer. But they did this in the past, right? They did this in the past too. So I feel like, you know, I don't know, Divine Feminine, what's Spirit saying? Yeah, in the past they didn't offer it, but look, in the past they broke your heart because they wasn't cherishing you as this empress. In the past, they made an offer towards an empress in the reverse, right? That was this other lover that brought this tower in that broke your heart, that they made an offer to. And they know that you're aware of this. They know that it was a betrayal to you and that you're very aware of this, okay? And they did this already in the past. But now they see you being confident, moving on, no longer being emotionally triggered. You could be focused on like business or something here, okay? And they want to come in and give you some type of offer. But I mean, Divine Feminine, I don't know. It's up to you what you do here, you know. But just understand what they were supposed to always offer you, okay? That they're now wanting to come in and offer you. You don't need that. You can offer that to yourself, right? You've always had that capability to whatever they've been offering, whatever they offered this Empress in reverse, who just, I feel like she really needed it. You never needed this offer in the first place, because whatever this person's offering you, that's within you already. You're in control of whatever that is, right? You don't need this offer. You don't need this person in your life. You allowed it, okay? You allow it because of your heart and you love this person, right? So it's almost like whatever this person wishes they would have offered you in the past, they now want to come forward and offer this to you, but you already own whatever that is. You don't need that, right? So what are they really going to offer you? So if you choose to be with this person or not, it's complete. I mean, it's just like in the past. It was because you either felt like you wanted to or you didn't, right? It's not because of what this person's offering. I feel like you're going to have a new beginning, okay? I feel like you're letting this come to an end for a time so that you can just be renewed in self here. I feel like you're moving forward. Yeah, you're gaining your clarity. You're making the decision to have a new beginning in your life, Divine Feminine, to let this thing come to an end. You're tired of being in the tower. You're tired of this person putting you in competition with other lovers, which leads to your heartbreak. You're just tired of it all because you don't need any of it, right? You never did. Not really, right? Like, it triggered you into this powerful person, the powerful energy that you're in now, yes. It's almost like this person realizing that you didn't, it's almost like they thought you were with them in the past because you needed them. And now they're realizing that that was never true. You never really needed them. They thought because they were able to emotionally trigger you and cause you mental conflict and heartbreak, it was because you thought you needed them. And that was never the case. It was because you expected this person to take this contract seriously. You expected this person to see that they were your spiritual partner, that you guys were meant to build a firm foundation together, not to betray you and withhold support from you and trigger you, right? Those things were only allowed because of you allowed them, right? Not because they had control over you or because you needed them. It was because you allowed it, because you were expecting this person to go through some type of change and you were holding yourself back and things like that. But you've already surpassed. You're in uncharted waters. You're no longer willing to hold yourself back, to allow this person to control and put you in this tower. You're no longer going to choose this person over self. You're choosing self moving forward. That's the difference in the past. They were allowed to do that because you were choosing them over yourself from time, right? You thought that was what your love was requiring, and that's not the case. It always required you to choose you. Okay? And so this person has no power over you anymore, Divine Feminine, right? They have no power. No matter what they're going to offer you, you can offer it to yourself, right? They have nothing to offer you, really. What they're trying to offer you, they need to also offer to themselves, right? That's the lesson here. What they offered to this Empress in reverse, they should have offered to themselves so that they can have growth, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's time for moving forward. It's time for forward movement. You're moving forward, Feminine, and you're praying this person also finds the strength to move forward into this spiritual union, right? This person, you love them. They are your beloved. Y'all shared many lifetimes together, but you're moving into something new. You're in uncharted waters, right? You're in this solo journey energy being renewed, and you're going for the gold, baby. And that gold is you. That gold is your healing, your victories, your success, your renewal, okay? You're going with the flow. You're no longer stuck in the past and worried about the past. You're past with this person. You're not worried about it, and you're not worried about the future. You're planning for your future, but you're not sitting here, feeling like you're lacking anything because you're not in a relationship at the moment, right? You're focused on yourself and your goals and your healing, and you're going with the flow. You're letting life and spirit guide you moment to moment. And because you're doing that, you've changed the condition, because you're changing, right? You slowed down the old way of doing things. You've changed those toxic conditions from the past. And you're coming into true union here. Yeah, look, with this, tell me about the devil. Yeah, you're getting justice over the devil. Okay? You're getting justice over the toxic energy because of where you're at with this, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, you're having a celebration in your life, new friendships, okay? So you got more aligned, loyal friendships in your life, and you're celebrating because you walked away from that devil, from being trapped. You walked away from being spiritually entrapped and bound to this devil energy through this spiritual connection from the past. And you're praying that this person also finds their freedom from the devil energy. Because it's not about being with one another. It's about being within spiritual union of self. Okay? Spiritual union and strength and authenticity. Knowing how to trust your own vibe so that you can be spiritually guided. And not guided from your emotional mental triggers from the outside world. Because that's the spiritual prison, is what I'm seeing here. But yeah. All right, I got to go back to work. I love you guys so very much, Divine Feminine. Only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest. You don't have to take, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for the Divine Feminine Collective and the journey that some of us have been through to this point. So just take what you can from it. I love y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye, beautifuls.